Hey boo, it is your favorite goddess, also Fancy 734, and welcome to tonight's session 8 of Overcoming Addictions. This session is entitled Lonely, and I think it's very self-explanatory. So let's just get into it. Hi, my name is Tisa. I'm an alcoholic. And oh my bad, let me turn down the volume on this real quick. Hi boo. Let me go here. Hello. Um, so this episode is entitled Lonely because loneliness is something you'll deal with, along your journey of sobriety or, overcoming any addiction you may have. And um it's like, what do you do in that loneliness? So today, I spent my first day. Okay, no, you're in the building. What's good? Welcome. Thanks for coming through, showing some love. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you for subscribing to my channel if you are. Anyway, this episode in particularly is about overcoming addictions. So nightly, I try to come on here, as a means of encouragement, just to keep myself going in my journey with being sober from alcohol, and just for anybody else that need it. So I discuss things that I discuss things that I encountered, and things that I think would be helpful along that journey. Um, so if you are here, leave some words of encouragement for anyone. What is something you would say to somebody, to encourage them to keep going on a journey of sobriety? And let me know if you could hear me okay, because I like to talk in a softer tone, you know what I'm saying? But if I need to bring this in some or get a little louder, let me know. If you can hear me okay, let me know or give me a thumbs up, whatever. So, yeah, loneliness. A big part of like your sobriety journey, you're gonna get rid of a lot of people. That's just part of life. As you grow and you change and you become wiser, X, Y, and Z, you're gonna lose people along the way because you're just not gonna be in the same position. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna be in the same place where everybody at all the time. And that's okay. And like you do have to change your environment and the people you surround yourself with to make sure you are. Thank you, baby. Thanks, now you, babe. Sorry, y'all. This is my favorite little drink. Y'all got clearly Canadian where y'all at. This is my favorite little drink. It's nothing but some sugar water. Okay, so you're gonna encounter loneliness, right? But what do you do when you get lonely? Because let me tell you what I used to do when I was lonely. I used to fuck up and I used to go back to the people that I had grew or changed from. I used to go back to the people that, yeah, I love these, okay? But I used to go back to the people that I asked out of my life because they were familiar. I was comfortable with these people. You know what I mean? Like, number one, building new relationships can be scary, especially when you being sober and you used to being inebriated or under the influence of something. So like you may have some social anxiety. You may not know what to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because when you used to just getting fucked up, that's why you do it. Ain't nothing to talk about. Like shit, who's sparking up? Who pouring up? What's good? You know what I'm saying? Like pop a bottle, it ain't shit to talk about. So it's really challenging for you to put yourself out there to be able to build new relationships and on the basis of what, you know what I mean? Especially if you had relationships that were just like party relationships and shit like that, if that was the way you used to socialize, like just to be on fuck shit. So I like it's very common to continue to go back to people, places, and things that you were used to, um, or that no longer serve you. You know what I mean? So it's easy for you to fall back. It's easy for you to relapse when you go back to these people you used to deal with. So that's the first thing. So today, like, and I generally work a lot to keep myself busy. Also because I love shopping. So like I just love shopping, y'all. Like, and so I have to work a lot in order to afford to shop a lot. And like I like to have like a lot of free spending money. So I generally work a lot of overtime to make sure I'm on track, right? Excuse me. But today, right now, this week I'm sick of my job. So this is the first week that I haven't done overtime in months. This is the first day I took my off day for once. I didn't even know what the fuck to do, y'all. Like this morning I did my get ready with me video. After that I didn't even go to the gym. So that was another thing like that kept me stir crazy. Like I was just eager to be out and about. And then I'm dressed for the fall, y'all. Why it ended up being like 77 degrees? So a bitch was hot all day in this fucking sweater. Like, so that was hilarious. But so I'm realizing like, I'm like, damn, I was like really tempted to call some people that I don't even particularly like the same. And it's not saying like I got love for them, you know what I'm saying? But am I really about to be a fake ass bitch because I'm bored? Like hell no. Like it's the reason I don't fuck with them no more. So now what am I gonna do? You know? So I ended up going shopping. I went shopping. I spent a lot of time driving because like I really love driving. And right now, like I'm enjoying like playing around in this sports car that I got. And like so I spent a lot of time driving. But then I went to go look at some animals. So I went to the pet store because you need to find something constructive to do when you're lonely. And a lot of times you're not gonna want to be productive doing the things that you need to actually be accomplishing. Like I know it's some stuff like I know I got editing to do, whatever, whatever. But for once I was like, I just want to enjoy my free time, you know? But like what does free time consist of? And then like and until I meet people, the people that's supposed to be in my life in this stage of my life, you know, like how do I keep myself in a healthy space? So I decided I'm gonna get a pet, and I really want real life. Like I would have a zoo running around in my fucking house because I love animals. But where I live right now, my landlord doesn't allow pets per se. So I'm like, I want a cat and a dog, but I can't get that. So I went to the pet store and I'm looking around and I decided I'm gonna get a bird. And I seen the cutest bird. I was so excited because I don't even know if it's a girl or a boy or not, but the cage is gonna be pink, okay? Like I already decided. So like my heart set on it. I can't even believe I didn't buy it. And it's like a low cost pet, but it's something that's gonna keep me in the house, you know, like or this like I live by myself in like a fairly big house. So it's like a lot of times I just be leaving up out of here because I don't want to be stir crazy in this bitch or whatever. But I think that having a companion, even an animal companion, like will help keep me on track. And if it don't, then I'm gonna have to make another video like, well, this shit ain't work, so we on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, I'm really excited about this bird that I'm about to be trying to train how to talk because I don't think parakeets can talk. I never heard a parakeet talk. Have y'all heard a parakeet talk? I haven't, but when I was little, I had a parakeet and I used to teach them, you know, like how to come onto like my hand and like get on my shoulder and like fly to me and call them and stuff like that. So I'm excited because I work from home too. So I'm hoping my little bird can be chilling on my desk like once I get it trained to the house and all of that, like to keep me company. But like loneliness is just something you go like run into a lot of, and it's like it's so easy. It's just so easy to call on people to fill empty spaces in you. But what are you gonna do when they fill you full of shit? You know what I mean? Like a lot of times when you are in a space where you feel like you need somebody, is it because you need to work on something in yourself? So like journaling is very effective for that. Even if you want to rip it up and set the stuff on fire, you don't want to see the words again. You know, journaling is good so you can get it out of you and get it out of your head. And then, like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I talk to myself all the time. Like, I am my best friend currently. I'm a cool ass friend to have. You know, I really fuck with me, like, for real. And I think I love that for me. But like, I don't know, like, what I do, like, even though like I'm a content creator, I do often like create videos when I don't feel like a video diary. So like when I don't feel like writing, or I don't feel like I have enough time to write, like I'll just set up the video. Be my best friend. Hit me up. My email in my bio. What's your name, friend? Let's be best friends. And let me. It's to my know your saying. Hold on. How old is you? So like, we could be friends. What's your name? Um, but yeah, the video journal. Like, I think it's great if you make a video diary of yourself. Say the dates, what time it is, because you'll start to learn things about yourself. Like you'll notice the time of day where you might have a little more energy or you feel a little restless. You know what I mean? Like, so it'll help you figure out how to change your schedule. I really like that name. What's good, Latrell? Okay, well, we friends. Boom. I'm fancy. We friends now. And and it's so funny because let me tell you, I had wanted that to be my kid's name like a long time ago. When I was like, I thought I was gonna have a boy. I had a girl, so it didn't happen. But I used to use that name as my password for a long time. For a long time. I can't see a picture of you. So, like I said, my email is in my bio. You can most definitely hit me up, talk to me. I talk back. You know what I'm saying? If you were on Instagram or whatever like that, I frequent Instagram a lot. Drop it on here. And yeah, hit me up. And so where was I at? Yes, the video journals. You will get to see your growth. So like you'll be able to remind yourself of triggers and all of that. Like I know everybody not really into writing, and I know writing is becoming a long lost art at this point in time of like the social media age. But videos is the way to go. So like never, and it's gonna feel silly at first, but like if you somebody that talk to yourself, it's gonna feel very natural, you know. And then what was I gonna say? You talking about being friends? You ain't even like my video. What you mean? It's 4 people in here. It's 0 likes. I see y'all. But yeah, like make the video diaries. I'm talking about crying, not crying, all of that. Like, and I got some videos that I don't know if I ever play back to myself, but like, just make the videos. Thank you for liking that. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. But for real, just make the video. Like, you might notice you totally, like, you have an impulsive moment. You make the video. You go back and watch the shit. You snotty crying in the video about a person. You know what I'm saying? Or something. It's something that you want, something that couldn't happen, whatever you're frustrated about. And you watch it a week later and you might be cracking up at yourself because you're in a totally different headspace than you were a week ago. Like, being lonely is one of those spaces like you really got to find something constructive to do because it's 50-50. Like, being lonely can make you very impulsive. You know what I'm saying? And hi, honey bunny. Hey, boo. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. And like the loneliness is like a very impulsive place to be in because it hurt. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you don't like how I feel. You don't want to feel that. So what I'm gonna do, you know? And when you try not to essentially use a substance, you may rely on sex. And let me tell you, when you start getting yourself together and you are pulling away from drugs and alcohol, X, Y, and Z, you're gonna have to deal with the baggage that the sex left behind. Real talk. Okay, well, I look forward to it. Pleasant dreams, boo. I hope you have a great day at work tomorrow. Stay powerful. Um, and it was nice to meet you. And yeah, so like a lot of times we rely on sex, but once you start ridding your body of like all these toxins, you will realize like that sex isn't necessarily like the best thing either because you take your own people energy, and that's male or female. Like it is very much an exchange, And like people use it as a means to get rid of something. You know what I'm saying? Like to escape how they feeling. And how do they escape it? They putting that energy onto you. And for somebody like me who's like empathic and like I have spiritual gifts, like that's not something I can delve in anymore. Like, and it took me a long time to learn that. I still be fighting on it because I be like, bitch, I'm trying to fuck. Like, I don't know if y'all see me on my Instagram stories, but like, like it's just a natural thing. Like, shit, I want to feel good. I'm trying to get some instant gratification. So like, I definitely encourage you to like get back get back comfortable with yourself because you don't necessarily gotta have sex with somebody. Like, yeah, I want to fuck because all the extra hand, like I got all the extra hands to cover me and all of that. But really, I ain't met nobody that do the job better than me because don't nobody know my body better than me. Real talk. But you can use that as a way to empower yourself. So like, um, when I was like deep into my alcoholism, like I couldn't even have sex without drinking first. And that came from trauma, like from dealing with sexual assault on several occasions and things like that. So it took a lot for me to be able to break down that barrier of vulnerability to feel comfortable to even give my body to somebody. And that's like it's fucked up when it sounds like that. But like now it took a lot of me loving on myself, like having self pleasure sessions in the mirror. Let me tell you. So for women, it's this book called Pussy Prayers. It's like $7 on Amazon. Listen, and it's a dope book. I only needed so much of it, but it just let me know that a lot of stuff that I was feeling about my body and things like that was okay, right? But it also had a lot of exercises such as masturbating in the mirror. And nobody thinks about doing like that, but how else you gonna feel sexy about yourself when you look at your body? You gonna wait on somebody else to tell you that? You gonna wait for the liquor to kick in to feel sexy? You gonna wait for the weed to kick in to feel sexy? No, bitch, I'm sexy as fuck. Like, and I need to know that and be solid in that in myself. Otherwise, you'll be constantly giving yourself away when you're lonely and giving in to these substances. And it's not something that happens overnight. Like, first you feel uncomfortable, first it's awkward, and it's like, why? It's my body. Like, but then after a while, it's nothing. And it's just like, which I turn me on, like, whatever. So it's a lot of things. Like, loneliness will have you breaking down everything. You'll realize you got more shit to deal with than what you thought. Like, at least that's what I most definitely learned in it. So far, we've covered journaling, video journaling, which is gonna be like, which is the best thing right now. And what else? Hi, boo. How are you? Um, and make sure you hit that like button for me since you here. Thanks for tuning in, even if you only popping in for a second. And if you feel called to, if y'all could leave some words of encouragement for somebody what would you say to somebody to encourage them to stay on their journey of sobriety or to keep them going, towards working on a healthier version of them? If y'all could leave that in the comments, I would appreciate it. So yeah, we talked about journaling when you're lonely, talked about video journaling, getting back comfortable with your body, and then also a companion, so like a pet, because I decided I'm getting a bird and I'm geeked about my little bird. And I can't wait to get the bird. I hope it's still there because let me tell y'all about this bird because I'm like set on it right now. So the bird it's the only one that was this color. It was like, they said it was gray, but it has like a very like lavender blue tinge to it. I had never seen a bird this color. And it was the only one like that. And it was the only one that was like calm. Like it was one bird hanging from the top of he was hanging upside down from the cage. His tail was missing. The shit was funny as hell. I'm like, what happened to him? He was one bird turned up, two birds was snuggled up, some other birds was fighting. This one bird was just in the middle of the chaos, just very, very peaceful. I'm like, this gotta be my bird. I can't even believe I left the store without him. So tomorrow night, I'm gonna pick up my bird And I'm gonna try to still make sure I do an episode because I gotta drive a couple hours to go get him. But I'm going to get my bird, y'all. I cannot like, and like I don't know if like y'all into like low maintenance pets. I wouldn't say this is low maintenance because you gotta make sure you got fresh water every day. And I don't know about y'all, but if y'all ever had a bird before, you know, like the little pan that they poop on, like I'm changing that every day. The bird, somebody must be a Sagittarius. That or an Aries, baby. Okay, big Aries energy. Like, so I can't wait to have my brand and hopefully, like, I'll be able to. It's gonna. I'm gonna get him a big cage though. So, and it's funny you said he, because I've been calling the bird a he, and I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I don't even know how I'm supposed to tell, but that's what I've been calling it. He gonna have a cute pink cage, matching my stuff, and I can't wait. And then hopefully I can have some space so he could be, you know what I'm saying, like in the videos too. And now I just gotta figure out a real cute name for him. But what else about loneliness? When you're dealing with this, like you may binge on food or you may cling to a show. So like a lot of times when you trying to release one habit, you'll form another habit. Like that energy will just like that focus will just go to another thing. So you definitely want to try to make it something that is going to make it worth your while. So like lately I've been going to the gym for like hours at a time. And every time I go to the gym or do like an extended stretch session, like doing my yoga and stuff, I realize that something from my past comes to the surface. So it's teaching me that my body has been storing a lot of pain and negativity, you know, and like I gotta cry it out. Like last night I went to the gym. I think I was at the gym for 2 hours yesterday. And I came home boohoo crying about like something I was feeling guilty for, you know, like about being a parent because I'm telling y'all, like my kid has been growing up with me and I've had my issues, so she's watched me through every stage. And like I'm just realizing like just as much as I had so much going on, like my child did too, you know. And I just had guilt, like feeling wishing I was a better mom, you know. And that's something I work on doing every day, but like I broke down crying about it and I had to because it's like, you know, I may not she may not ever understand like fully the things that I went through, and it take for your kids, you know, it take for you to become a parent to understand a parent, like what parenthood is all about and how ghetto the shit really is. But like I just had to cry it out, and it's not nothing like I had to drop to my knees and boo hoo cry, like cry everything I had left in me to let that go. And like sometimes you really need that, like your body just be harboring all this stuff. And like House of Valentine pointed out, like I remember it's so funny. So I love my sister to death. I love her so much because whenever I get in these moments where I can't figure out what's going on, and I go watch her page, like her readings be on point. So I know everybody not into tarot, but y'all know I read tarot and oracle, like, and I do have prophetic dreams. So like that's always gonna be a little mixed up in this every now and then. But she just brought to the attention like the more you eat, you know what I'm saying, like it's not allowing for your body to release. So if you are overindulging, like, so say like for me my issue lately has been food. Like alcohol hasn't been a big deal for me. Now that I'm finally like at this year mark, like I have my moments, and baby they be rough because I be ready to bust somebody in their motherfucking head. But more than anything, what's really been getting to me is food and sex. And um like the whole sex thing is easy because I'm not about to just call no rando. Like I'm not sharing my body with anybody. Like thank God I'm not in that space no more. Cause baby, a girl has lived. But like I'm telling you, like God made me a woman for a reason. Cause ain't no telling what would have happened if I was a man. Like I don't know. I might have like you might have like 20 some kids right now. But um so you have to like your body stores all of this stuff. And if you are overeating and all of that, like there's no room for this energy to release. It's just kind of like compacted and tucking down. And especially if you're not stretching. So like a lot of times we be feeling old as hell. All you gotta do is stretch. I'm feeling like whenever I get to feeling like really restricted or like claustrophobic sometimes, like you feel like you just need to break out and be free and all of this, I'm overdue to do some yoga or to stretch my body. Like we are constantly growing and changing. Your energy is constantly expanding. And especially if we're supposed to be learning something every day. So your mind is constantly expanding. Your body needs to feel the expansion. So you really gotta stretch. And like me, my goal is to become a contortionist. I don't know when I'm gonna hit that, but I'm telling you, like stretching your body is serious. Like it's something that needs to be done. And you need to make sure that you're flushing your body constantly with water. And it's not gonna be like the only way you're gonna see a drastic change is if you fast. And I'm a little overdue for a fast. I usually fast quarterly for 3 days, and I'll be strictly on water or whatever. But it's not for the faint of heart, okay? It is not. I think the longest I fasted was 7 days. No, I did 2 weeks before I did water for 7 days, and then I did juice for the next 7 days. I still don't really know how I got through that. Like, that had to be nothing but the will of God, like, for real. Like, I don't know. Um, but I can say like it brings you clarity. It's like it gives your body a big reset. I know it ain't for everybody, but if you can, most definitely do it. And the first time that I had fasted last year, I fasted from everything. I turned my phones off for 3 days. I shut everything out. People was coming knocking on my door. I didn't give a fuck. Like I needed that space to myself to fall apart and come back together. And I read The Alchemist. So I don't know if you ever read The Alchemist, but it's an easy read. It may be like close. It's like 160 pages, I think. The one I had like some little simple pictures in it too, a little bit, but it's a really good read, and it's just about a guy, a young man on his journey, and like how kind of it tore him apart to bring them together, and how everything he was looking for he already had, he just didn't know. So that's something. That's another read that I recommend. One of my friends, when he was another good read is The Four Agreements. Um, and I haven't read that, but I hear a lot of men read that book, and it gives them mental clarity. So basically, it's like, what agreements are you making every day? Like, how do you treat yourself? I'm gonna look it up. I really need to read the book. I just need to get the book and it's a small book. So these are fairly easy reads. Like I don't know if anybody is really into reading like that, but I have a short attention span, so I be needing something that's gonna get to the point. And these have been like very good recommended books. Um, and what else? So what else about loneliness? Like you definitely got to get your body moving. Like you feeling all the things you feeling because you can't let it go. And it's something like a lot of times when we drinking, smoking, doing whatever, it's because we avoided something. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to feel mad. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel blah. But you really got to dig deep into those feelings, like in those emotions, because emotions aren't good or bad. Excuse me, I'm thirsty as hell. Emotions aren't good or bad, right? Mm. Oh my God, I love it. So, emotions aren't good or bad, but the way that I was read, like, I had a lot of anger as a child. My mom would try to do some of everything. I talked about this before because I would put holes in the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was banging on the window trying to get my mom attention one day and I broke the window. And like, I'm very strong. And like, when I'm angry, this strength it becomes a little outrageous. You know what I'm saying? So, my understanding for emotions, like, I would have a negative correlation with certain emotions because of how it made me feel and the behavior I would display, like when I was having these feelings, right? Excuse me. So like, and I be getting mad and I be feeling like my blood boiling. Like I really have to find a release because I'm like, bitch, I'm not about to have no aneurysm being this mad. But I didn't used to dissect why I was feeling the way I was feeling. So I don't know if y'all watched some of my process and trauma series, but it's journal prompts on there for like each chakra. So I got like the root and all of that. But there's journal prompts in each of those, and it helps you like everybody got a little trauma. Everybody got something that they don't want to talk about, and you don't have to, you know. But you do owe it to yourself to try to work through these things because these memories don't have to stay around. They not always gonna be bad memories, even for the worst situations. Like, I still have to deal with this to this day, like my grandma's murder. You know what I'm saying? Like that still like fuck with me. But now I'm in a place where I can look at it from a different point of view. Sometimes I can laugh about it, sometimes I can't. And then thank God I know like I have a connection with my grandma and beyond like she okay, you know? But the main thing is you need to ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? So I'm mad at this nigga X because he did Y and Z. Like, okay, you're mad at his behavior because what? He did this to you, now what? It's over with. So say you mad at somebody because they stole your money. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. And say you mad at somebody because they stole your money. Are you still able to pay your bill? Like the things you need to think about. Are you mad because you let this person get close enough to you? Are you mad at yourself because you knew this person wasn't shit and they had the potential to do this to you? Are you mad just because you were wronged? Are you mad because you can't get it back? Like, of course, all those things, but then you have to keep going further into it because you got to think about. So, say somebody stole your money, and it's so funny that I'm bringing this up because I done had some shit. I had somebody get down on me with some money, right? See, yeah, it's okay. Thank y'all. It was a long time ago, but like, it's crazy that it happened, you know. But cause she was so old, I just can't believe it. But thank you very much. I appreciate that compassion, y'all. And so, of course, if somebody steal your money, you mad because it's your money. You earned it. You work for it. However you got it, it's yours. But things to think about are you still able to pay your bills? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times I would get mad about some stuff because I couldn't retaliate. But like I've been in situations where I have been able to retaliate and I still be mad. So like what am I really upset about? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry, baby. And it's like it always be the people that you it's just like how? But I'm very sorry you had to experience that. And that she did also. So like, yeah, like if you get the revenge, you still gonna be mad. So what are you really upset about? So you have to like you have to keep asking yourself questions. It's gonna start off sounding dumb and simple, like, of course I'm mad this nigga took my money. Like, like, okay, he took your money, but like, but did you know, you're not getting it back. So like now what? And that's the part like sometimes you really gonna have to laugh at yourself. You're gonna have to find a way to get through it. And you're not going to be able to rely on people to understand what you're feeling and how you're feeling. You can't expect somebody to meet you where you at in your emotions at that time. People only had a capacity to understand stuff from their, you know what I mean, like to deal with people from their own level of understanding. And a lot of times we be expected a lot from a lot of unintelligent people, you know, like people who just don't have the awareness that we need. A lot of times with addictions, like we trauma bond, and that's because like you know, like as much as we love our friends and our friends are cool and they are amazing people, they not our therapists, you know. So you all you do is end up dumping all this stuff on somebody that's gonna come back to you and somebody that may not care for these emotions the way that they need to be met. But so if you want some journal prompts or like if y'all want, I have been working on some. I think I have a video to release where I did some recent like a little mini series. So I'll put that out. But if you ever need journal prompts, most definitely Runkus, what's your real name? That's your real name, Runkus? What that mean? And thank you for saying that to her. Look at y'all. I love y'all, boo gang. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, if y'all want journal prompts, let me know because I'll be working on that. And check out the process and trauma series. That's definitely there. And I also have affirmations. So that's another thing. When you're lonely, you need to build yourself up because you feel like you need somebody else. But baby, we was born by ourselves. We gonna leave by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So really need to learn how to rely on ourselves more. And I watched this video from a young lady. I had reposted a couple of days ago. I can't think of her name. It's in my community tab. But she was just like, a lot of times we sabotage ourselves automatically because we've proven to ourselves that we can't trust ourselves. Okay, okay. I like that name. All right. What is up with that? How did you even come up with that screen name? That's so funny. Okay, Kivon, I like that. Y'all coming through with the nice names tonight. What's good? Well, my name is Fancy. It's nice to officially meet you. So, what was I gonna say? Affirmations. So, with loneliness, we looking to somebody else to make us feel what we're lacking. Um, we might be looking for somebody to tell us that we're beautiful, we're handsome, we're powerful, we're all these things. And absolutely. But we can tell ourselves these things. And it's true, because who gonna tell me I'm not the baddest bitch that I know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to tell yourself whatever it is that you want to feel. Tell yourself the things that you want to be. Remind yourself of the person that you want to be because that's who you're going to be. And you know why? Because you're going to do it and you're going to make sure that you are. So, um, there is like, dang, I really got to bring my books upstairs. I just realized I haven't really fully unpacked in this house. Cause I'm so bent on I'm so set on buying a house that I refuse to get too comfortable in this house. But anyway, there are affirmations for each chakra and that will help keep you in alignment. And it's like you start at the root, you know what I'm saying, to get yourself grounded and give yourself stability in your foundation, and you work all the way up to the crown. Um but you want to tell yourself that you're powerful. Whatever it is you want to hear, whatever it is that you think you want somebody else to tell you. Let me tell y'all, when I get in a relationship, I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. Like I can't wait because it's a certain type of person or people that I'm looking for. But I write those things down. Like, what do I want my mate to say to me? And I make sure I say them things to myself because one thing for sure is nobody is gonna do something for you that you don't do for yourself. Like you have to do the things for you that you want other people to do for you, because you got to attract that energy. So you have to be putting it out there. You know what I mean? Like, um, that's like saying you want somebody to rub your feet, but you're not willing to rub nobody else's feet. And I'm not against that, but that's just an example. So make sure you speak in life into yourself. Make sure you speak in love back into yourself because you deserve it and you deserve your love. And I'm pretty sure, like, as somebody with addictions, like, you've given to people who don't deserve it. And you've given so much to yourself. So that's why you lean in on these substances to fill you back up and make you feel complete because you've exhausted, you know what I mean, like your internal resources. So like take that time and love on yourself. Also make sure you take time to take a bath. Like that's just I'm a water person, I'm a Pisces, so like I'm a natural water baby. I swear I had to be like a mermaid in another life. Like I'm always best with water. However, like submerging your body in the water, whether it be cold, hot, or otherwise, is a good form of release and it's a great form of relaxation. So like y'all gonna be working out and stuff, right? Y'all about to be getting y'all bodies together, right? So make sure you take a bath every now and then with some Epsom salt to make sure your joints is eased up and you're not super sore. Also, if you are working out and you new to working out, like be easy, but your body is gonna be sore. But taking cold showers. So think about how athletes take ice baths. That's how they able to like just bounce back like nothing ever happened. That takes the soreness out of your body. So if you can take a cold shower for a couple minutes, Number one, it does reset you. Like, I don't got no hair, so like I wet my hair often. I'm talking about I don't got no hair, but you know I keep short hair, so I wet my hair often because a lot of times like it just helps clear my mind. And I will lean my head back and let the cold water of the shower like run on my forehead. That clears like your crown chakra and your third eye or whatever. But it'll help release your mind and it'll help relax your body. It helps you release tension. And for the ladies, like it help keep your like pores really tight and your skin soft. So like it has a lot of benefits. Like the things that bring you like temporary discomfort have like exponential benefits for the long run. So like it's worth trying it little by little. Thank you. See, I didn't know that. And I used to take magnesium because I used to get really, really bad migraines. I don't know what that was for, but I would take that. But thanks for that tip, boo. So she said Epsom salt. Honey Bunny said Epsom salt replenishes magnesium back into your body. So listen, y'all getting all the self-care tips here today, okay? And then let me see, how long we been in here? I can't even see that. It say like 40 some minutes, I think. But what else can I touch on about loneliness? Also, I decided I'm about to go start going skating because I haven't even skated for real like this year. Like I haven't skated in months, and that's like one of the things I really enjoy doing to release. Like I really like motion. I do. I don't know what it is about motion that helps relax me, but I meditate in motion a lot of times. So I'll do that. Like, I have a very busy mind, so a lot of stuff I can't be still sometimes. Like, who knows? I may be ADD. I don't know, but I know for me, like my body, I like moving, so I'll go for drives. I like skating. I like doing yoga and like stretch flows, and that'll help. Like, that's how I can help release my thoughts and things like that. But so find some activities that will actually have your body moving. Um, should join a step class or something like that. Learn these hustles. You know what I'm saying? Like learn stuff. Like I want to take a dance class because I do plan on being out like all next summer. Like I've been inside for a long time. I'm ready to step out. And like, yes, swimming is so dope. I love swimming too. And I can't even believe I ain't getting no swimsuit. I haven't touched a body of water all this year. Like I went the whole summer working overtime. Like I really can't believe I didn't get no pool, go to no beach, none of that. My swimsuit is just waiting on me. Like, are you serious right now? Like, what was we here early for? So yes, and dancing too. Like seriously, like I love dancing, like and swimming. So yes, those are great things. And swimming is a great exercise where like you don't even feel it. You know what I mean? Like while you doing it for real, like your body be working overtime. You just be in there chilling. And what else, y'all? Let me see. Them some great suggestions. I appreciate that. Mm. And like I'm really like a nighttime person, so excuse me. Yoga for me is usually at night. That's like the thing before. That's the thing like that will help me like finally calm down before bed. Cause I be trying to drain myself by going to the gym. Then I had to remember like the gym give you energy. Like after a while, you're gonna start getting that boosted energy. And I've been going at night, like wondering why I'm up, but I've always been a nighttime person. So, okay, again, we touched on loneliness. So we talked about getting a companion, so a pet, um, journaling, vlogging or video journaling, self pleasure, affirmations, reading books, also finding some activities, so some constructive activities such as swimming, dancing, yoga, exercise, whatever. Excuse me. So I think that's about it. And like, we all get lonely. Even like as we feel better, like it's somebody like I have people that I miss so much. I love them so much. But Like right now, where we at in our lives, we not meant to be, like we just not on the same path, and that's okay. But it's like it would be more detrimental for me to try to either force myself, you know what I mean, to fit in their life in a certain way, and I know I'm not getting the things that I need from that relationship. Like it's worse for everybody in the long run. So like even when you lonely, like you have good memories. Oh, I'm getting teary eyed. I can't take it. You have good memories with these people, so like you could choose to be mad at them for not being who you need them to be, and or you could be mad at yourself for not being who you think they want you to be, or you could be happy for the time that y'all had together, you could be happy about the lessons that you learned when you had the time with these people. And it's like, and when you missing them, you can be thankful that you are the wise ones to know that you know what I'm saying? Like the relationship don't deserve either one of y'all. So I don't know, like everybody had their days. And did you know that even when you in a relationship, you can still get lonely because you're a person. Even with friends, this is still things you're gonna touch on. Like this is still an emotion. This is still a feeling you're going to experience, even when you like on your at your best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you're more healed, even when you're over your addictions, like these are things you're still gonna deal with, but you're gonna deal with it better. You know, you're gonna be in a better space. Is that another phone going off? Let me get. Why do I have one of these phones? I don't even need them. I got three phones, and guess how many people I talk to? It's like I probably talk to I talk to my mama and my homegirl. That's it. But what else? Yeah, like just take it one day at a time. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? And I know like the world has us thinking like we gotta have all this shit figured out. Y'all, we don't even know how long we gonna be here. I could, you know what I mean? My time could be up by the time this video over. Who knows? So all we can do is enjoy it. Like we don't we don't know how long we gonna be here. So all you can do is take it one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's so hard to like slow yourself down. Like, I gotta think about this. I got this bill due then. I got blah blah blah. Like, did you make it through today? You know what I mean? What did you enjoy about today? And definitely reflect on your day. At the end of the day, like, I was stir crazy, but I had a beautiful day. Like today, I was bored. I felt lonely. I even put myself out there like, shit, who trying to go to lunch? Nobody hit me up. I put it on my social media, and so that's like I'll take that with a grain of salt because I've always been the type of person that people have felt intimidated to approach. So that shit don't even shock me no more. Um, but like I enjoyed my day. I got to go spend some time with some animals. I got to hold a ferret, y'all. I don't know if y'all know what a ferret is, but it's like a extendo rat. I don't know if it's an extendo rat, but like it's a little long, weird looking funny thing. Like, so I got to hold one that was deaf. I got to argue with a bird. Like I had fun, you know what I'm saying? Like I got to kick it with my daughter today. Like we was just in traffic, and I know I was talking a few episodes about like how my daughter hate me, but today my daughter was holding my hand, trying to hold my hand in public, and I had to really like slow down in moments. Like a lot of times we just so busy that we not actually enjoying the moments that we're actually in. And it was until I got home I was like, my baby was trying to hold my hand. I can't believe this shit. Like progress. Like last week she hated my gut. You know what I'm saying? Like, but today she was holding my hand, so I take that, and it was a good ass day. So I'm very happy about that. And like I had to wait a long ass time to get my food. I felt like I was in line for 2 days, but my food was good and it was worth it. And I got some leftovers for tomorrow, so I'm happy about that. Cause who don't feel like cooking when it's just me? Me. Like what? So I guess like so today I am proud of overcoming my loneliness and my addictions and my impulses to return to old situations that would cause me to, relapse. So it's not easy, and when you in it, you trying to stay busy, but then when you reflect on it, it was most definitely worth it. And I look cute while doing it today, okay? The sun was shining on me. I was having fun. It's happening. But thank you, boo. And absolutely, anytime, I'm most definitely here. If you ever feel like, you need to reach out, my email is in my bio. So definitely reach out if you need to. I'm so proud of y'all. And I definitely want to say thank you for tuning in today. I'm about to wrap it up. So if y'all got any questions, now would be the time to throw it in the chat. Um, if you have some words of encouragement for somebody to keep going, you know what I'm saying, on their journey to sobriety and to a healthier them, please drop that in the comments because we all know somebody struggling. Whether we want to admit it or not, we all know or have heard of somebody with addictions. So if you can, you know what I'm saying, be that word of encouragement and leave something in the comments for them because I would like to start saying those things at the end of these episodes. Do I got Instagram on here still? Hold on a second, cause it was something. Please tell me Instagram's still on this phone. It ain't. I do this every time and I never get the I never get the thing. I gotta do better. But anyway, I'm proud of anybody who is, making the effort to put themselves first and to be a better version of them than they were yesterday. As always, thank you for taking a moment of your time to enjoy and understand a space of mind. Stay powerful, Boo Gang. And I will catch y'all next time. I'm about to be out this thing. So, tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to do an episode tomorrow because I'm telling y'all, I'm going to get my bird. Look, I got to drive a couple hours to get my bird when I get off work. And I got to make sure I go to the gym. So, if we do an episode tomorrow, it may be late like how it was today, but I don't know. I keep y'all posted in the community tab. Anyway, I love y'all and I will catch y'all soon. Bye, Boo Gang.